Welcome. It's episode 5 of Therapy of My Soul. Tonight we live and we're live with your host as always, LaMonta Williams. I have my nephew, Quincy Williams, my cousin Johnathan Brown with us tonight. It was just a little sneak peek. I just wanted to kind of revamp and re-talk about what's been going on over the past few weeks. Thanks as always to my co-host as always, AJ Brown. But tonight I wanted to try something a little bit differently. I got two young men with me that's about to go down this wonderful path. One being newly married and one about to be newly married. So how y'all doing tonight, fellas?
I'm good, creating that path, like you said. I still got time. I still got time.
Like
But
I keep telling you, man, hashtag trade her ass in.
I'm good, man. Just soaking in all the hardship that's coming with it so far, but it's good. You know what I'm saying?
How long it's been?
It's been a month, and then
Oh, you got a gray hair yet?
Somewhere.
I got some, and I'm not even married.
Oh, I feel bad for y'all. I can't say that I got some few in the scruffy beard too. That's the hardship when you can grow the scraggle and you still got the patches. That's the hardship, man.
Man.
Yeah, we gotta help yours
at the bottom. So.
Nah, that mean you ain't stressed enough yet, Nudie.
Not yet. I ain't trying to be right now.
Hey,
give me about 2 more years.
Nah. You was stressing that when we was camping. What you mean? Oh, the Quincy, what's going on, man?
Not much. I guess I'll introduce myself. I'm Quincy Williams. I'm Money's nephew. I don't know if that's a good thing, but yeah.
Depending on the day.
Right. Trying to become an entrepreneur, trying to do my best out here, and I got some good leaders to follow after. Yours
You got
truly.
some big shoes to fill.
Yeah, I'm trying to fill them.
I told you go. Come on, catch up with us.
Hey, I'm coming. But man, life is hard. I know we all know. It's hard being black. It's hard being in a relationship, not even being married. I ain't that close yet, but I'm close enough. So,
well, you got a month, but
yeah, bro, you gotta look. I had to look at the calendar the other day, bro. Look, that's championship weekend for basketball.
For real? Oh, I didn't even know that. It is.
Like we gonna be so. Now I'm talking about for our little league. So we got the championship game is on the 26th.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm gonna be down there like the day, like the night of the wedding.
Dang. Oh yeah, you be there that morning.
Yeah, probably so.
God dang, you gonna be tired.
Hey, it is what it is. Late nights and early mornings, they pay off eventually, huh?
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
In some cases.
In some cases, what you mean?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Waking up early and always thing. I'm tired of it, but nah, you gotta be done.
Man, bro, my old man body programmed to be up at 5 o'clock every morning.
See,
you can do it. That's
every
what
morning.
time. That's what time we go to sleep. We get in at 4:30.
That's you. You get to go to sleep. I gotta stay up till I take her to work.
So how is it sharing that car?
It's been a hassle, but it gets us from point A to point B. But we working on getting another one right now. I got a test drive, I think tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For another Mazda. The dude just keep calling me. So I'm just gonna go up there and see what it's about. But for the most part, it's been great. Just being able to spend time with each other alone, so like by ourselves. We still got a household full of people right now. So I think one of them moving out in March.
Yeah. Community home over there.
One of them finna move out in March, so we officially making this thing fully ours. It is ours, but yeah. So I
I remember
mean,
when we first got married, and it was funny because you remember Quincy when you came down here. That's when I had the Cadillac, and then we had another car.
Yeah,
But like a little while after we got married, the other car broke down, and like we ended up having to. We was only sharing one car, and we didn't have the money to get the other car fixed, so we ended up having to borrow money from my mother-in-law.
yeah,
Luckily, she had it, but like that sharing that car for that small amount of time, boy, when I tell you it was stressful.
The
man,
headache.
And like we worked on opposite sides of the city, and like we kind of had to be at work around the same time. So it was somebody was gonna get dropped off early, or somebody was gonna be late. And some days it had to be me because it was like my job was the farthest from the house. So at the end of the day, I think I made the least. I think I made the least amount of money at that time too. So like the
yeah.
job was like one of those jobs. Like it was all right if I maybe lost it or not because I wasn't like able to actually provide for everything.
Well, and my fiance, she like me to drive her everywhere. So I'm driving 24/7 nonstop.
I mean that's oh thank you, Miss Shaw. Hey, thank you. One of our true fellows is saying, our true DLWs are saying they're proud of me. But you need to like don't get her comfortable with you driving, bro. I'm gonna tell you that now. It happens and
Hey,
you're gonna fall for it and you're gonna be a fool. I
hey,
like getting the passenger seat and going to sleep now.
we literally had that issue the other day at the car lot, and I was telling him
man,
like, you get this car, I'm gonna keep fixing this one, and she's like, well, I don't like driving no more. I'm like, you ain't got no choice. You want to get to work, you gonna learn how to continue driving. But
yeah,
man,
Yeah, that car situation is definitely it's hard, but man, you learn to live with it and you learn to adapt. Like you say, at this stage right now, y'all building y'all foundation to end up getting to somewhere. So like you can't look at the small things and be like, oh man, oh, I'm not here yet. But you have to realize where you at and set realistic expectations for not only yourself, but also this woman that you bring in that you're combining yourself with.
right.
So I mean, you just make sure that you keep one foot in front of yourself. But my bad. You keep one foot in front of the other, and just keep going. Like I always tell people, in order to get comfortable, you got to be uncomfortable.
Right.
You take that to however you want to interpret it. But honestly, that's what it is.
yeah, it's been a long, uncomfortable few years too.
You ain't lying. And the crazy part is we had two cars, but she never drove
Man,
ours. Never drove it.
and I think that was the case with us. We had a car when her mom first passed, and they ended up taking the car from her. They wanted her to pay so much money within like a week or something. It was like, no, we're not going for that. So when we got our Hyundai and we parked it on side of the road one night, we went out in front of the house. It was parked. Somebody came through and hit it, totaled it. It was on top of the curb. We came home 4 in the morning, it's sitting on top of the curb. I'm like, I parked this mud on the street now. So I mean, but it's working out though.
One of my
She
biggest
working, I'm working. Just
one
kind
of
of how
my
it is.
biggest issues, man. My biggest issue is saying no. That's my biggest issue for real.
It's
It's like
hard.
just to say no to whomever. I can't say no to family. I can't say no to friends. Whew. And then you get those people to take advantage of you because you can't say no, and
Yeah.
you know they doing it, but I can't say no.
I mean, but you honestly, that's setting boundaries. You need boundaries. Boundaries are healthy for you, honestly.
Yeah,
Like you, how can one person take so much from you? You only can give so much. At the end of the day, like you have to set them boundaries, and it's like prime example. Where do I stay?
Houston
It's a 4 hour boundary between me and the next family member.
did that on purpose too.
I didn't do it on purpose. It ended up being that I loved it here, and my life ended up starting here.
Yeah,
but like I come and I go as I please. I'm not saying that you have to move away, but you have to create that separation between yourself because at the end of the day, you're getting ready to start your own legacy.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Like look at your granny and then look at her kids. All of us stay separate. But at the end of the day, we're all together. But we all have that boundary point between each other. At the end of the day, we all go to each other. We go to each other's house. But when it's time to go, it's time to go. Everybody go back to their house because you know Debbie kids can't stay together that long. But we all go back to our house, and it's like, you know, we may not talk the next few days, but honestly and truly, like we're gonna speak to each other.
Right.
And that's just a healthy boundary that we've come to develop because it was at a point in time where we weren't talking. None of us was talking. Or maybe like one and two was talking and the other one's talking back and forth. But some happened and some shifted and we all got grown. And when we got grown, it was like we was able to understand each other better.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like I say, it's setting those boundaries and realistic expectations for yourself.
I think at some point it just reaches the point of where you realize you don't have to like somebody in order to love them. You know what I'm saying? And it's just one of those things.
Most definitely.
So, yeah.
Also, now his not head ass over there thinking. Oh, bro, look, I'm not even gonna lie. You see what I told you about earlier?
Your head,
bro.
Hey, mine's already started. I don't know if you can see it. That must start right here. It's
that's
gonna go
on.
Hey, that's why. Hey, and that's why I'm keeping my hair right there.
Oh boy. That's why I grow my hair. I make it look like it's more. You tilt your head the right way, they can't see it.
Bruh, forget all that. Just wear a hat and make it simple.
Bro, the hat that's what's making your hair fall out.
Yeah, if you put that hat,
man. Nah, if I would have went to your barber today, I'd take it out. But
but I do appreciate y'all for doing this last minute. Like it feel good to be able to do this between y'all. Like I know, like me and Nudie, we spent time camping. Me and Quincy, I just saw both of y'all when I was there actually last time. Yeah. But like I don't think we got to hang out like enough. Like I felt like that I should have, but I was just up there busy as always.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm always down to have combos. Always hard combos. I want to get into some nitty gritty stuff though.
So what you want to talk about?
Fatherhood. That's one of my. I don't know if you noticed, but like right now, me and my daddy is not talking. We're not talking, and it's getting closer to the wedding, and it's just I feel so used, like all the time, and I just, you know, a lot of hurt come from like just the way that I was raised a little bit.
Okay.
And the way that he, and not necessarily how he treated me, but just his expectations of me. I didn't meet those expectations because I'm not what he wanted in a way. He always assumed that I would be different, like him, more like him, if y'all know what I mean. And I'm completely the opposite of that. So the only time I hear from my daddy is like money, but no love, like no kind of love. You know what I'm saying? Only like when we together, and it comes out to be the same thing. I was telling Nudie this the other day, but like, you know, it's Thanksgiving and I'm hanging out with family and we celebrating Thanksgiving and he come in and it's just like I want to be happy, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And so in a way, I'm hurt. I'm so hurt that like I'm almost afraid to have kids because I don't want to give all of that damage to my kids.
Hurt people hurts people.
Exactly. So I don't know what to say to them, but I know I need to figure it out because my wedding coming up. I gotta figure it out before we get there. But I'm not okay with the way our relationship is. I'm not.
And honestly speaking, I mean, you know, I know your dad. And that's surprising. Like, I mean, I can't say it's surprising, but at the end of the day, like our relationship, I feel like ain't never been better than what it has been now. And I grew up in the house with him. Oh, he was a tyrant. But I mean, like, I don't know what happened, but it was like I was able to see him for him. Like I love him for him. And at the end of the day, that's just saying not expecting what to expect, but accepting him for who he is. Now, and it goes back to what we talked about previously to set the boundary between y'all, or just even a simple conversation between you and your dad. You know me, and I'd be the mediator any day. We able to sit down and we able to talk. You don't want to put that same hurt on your kids because we know your last name Williams. You don't have kids 9 times out of 10. So, like, you have to fix this before you end up making that generational curse, and it ends up being the same old cycle over and over and over again. You know if you know what the issue is, sit down and talk to your pops. That man, I mean, honestly, he has been around your whole life, but you know him. Sit down and talk to him. He is more understanding than you think. We had a heart to heart when I was there. Not the last time I was there because I didn't see him, but I think like the time before that, me and him, we were just riding around Pleasant Grove like always.
That's what do you like to do?
Wasting my damn gas.
Stop at the corner store for 5 minutes.
Hey, I was like, bro, you gonna hop out again? And then he had on them house shoes. But seriously now, I mean, like we just literally like we was riding just talking. And I mean, if that's the easiest way for you to be able to have a conversation with your old man, then that's the way that you have a conversation with him.
Oh, no, you tripping.
What?
You is tripping. You know how much gas he take up? Hey, and it's not like he put nothing in the tank. He want you to give him like $10. Not just to get some girls, some cigarettes, but he want $10 for gas. He want, man. Hey, nah.
I understand. That's why you don't go over there on the week you get paid. There you go.
Nope.
Hey, it ain't just like on the weekend.
It's like I told you, man. You can't have a conversation with him over the phone like y'all been doing.
I can't do that.
That's gonna do nothing but build up the anger that you have because he's not gonna understand exactly where you're coming from. He can't see your facial expressions. He's not gonna understand.
But that's what I was gonna say too, Quincy. Like you have to understand your dad for who he is. Your dad's a filler, okay? No matter how tough he is, bro. Like I'm telling you, we grew up in the house together. He is a filler. So you having a conversation over the phone with him, he's not going to hear the same passion that you're outputting to him because he can't feel your emotions. Allow him to feel what's going on versus y'all having a phone conversation. Go sit down at a restaurant.
You said what?
Go sit down at a restaurant. I took that old man to Carrabba's for his first time when he was here working. Take him to Carrabba's to give him a steak. That's what he had.
That's what he had.
Speak his language. Take him to the game room. Tell him you only take him if you have a talk.
Hey, we're
trying to be civilized.
No, y'all is spending all my money because, man, you take him to a game room, it's over.
That's why I said go make it control the controllable. You take him to a restaurant. You know he can't spend that much money in that restaurant.
Nope.
You take him to the game room. You ain't getting married next month.
Hey, you ain't lying though. You ain't lying. It's hard, bro. It's hard because I saw his connection with his daddy, and I like how broken that was.
And that's funny because your granddaddy gave him my first job.
Oh, doing construction work? What was it?
Doing construction.
Yeah, that was my first job too.
Hey, that's how I learned how to build some stuff. I can hang drywall.
I can put down floor. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
But my granddaddy still owed me money for my last job. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I believe you.
Owed me about $180.
Wait, hold on, Jonathan. Why do he know the exact number?
Hey,
I swear, every time we have a conversation about that, man, he bring it up.
Hey, he paid T. He paid Keita. Never got my money.
What?
But
Hey, that's your problem, G. You better go collect.
man, but no, I mean, I love my daddy. Y'all know that. Like when we get together, it's all fun and games. But it's hard to have that real conversation with him because my perception of him, I guess.
Right. Well,
But
it's like I said, brother. You control the environment. Go have a conversation with them.
yeah,
You got to like in this last year or so, like after counsel, I mean after therapy for 2 years, I had the hard conversations with a lot of people that I felt like I needed to, and the
yeah,
people they understood me because they saw me from a different light because I wasn't holding on to anything no more.
right,
Honestly, I called Keisha and I asked her to just put her phone on mute and just listen, and I let out everything. And
and
after that conversation, like we was able to understand each other a little bit better. Don't get me wrong, there's been some bumps in the roads down the line, but
right,
we understood each other better. So you gotta have that tough conversation at this, like right now. It's time.
yeah,
In
It's
order to get
honestly
comfortable, you gotta get
like
uncomfortable. I just
that's
said
true.
it.
It's true.
it's either now or never because it's either he gonna be there for the wedding or he ain't gonna be there at all. It's one of those things to
But
where
I want my daddy there for sure. It's just
You know, between me, your granny, and Uncle Cedric, Chuck gonna be sitting in there. He gonna be there.
he ain't got no choice. But
He ain't got no choice.
yeah.
So you just honestly like you deal with it at when it's time. But you know that right now you got a month.
Not even.
And you
Man,
ain't
that
even a
mother
full
coming
month no more.
fast.
Uh-huh.
That mother
Oh wait.
coming.
Ain't we supposed you gonna give out the wedding details, or it was the people that was uh invited on?
What were the details?
Yeah, wedding details.
What you mean, like
It's,
to
so
family or friends?
oh, so wait, hold on. He don't know when he get married. Look, you see, he checking the calendar. Yeah, she gonna kill you.
Man, no, so I mean, I can give out the wedding details though, bro.
Well, we'll go give it out if you want to. But anyway, I understand. But I will be there for that. Don't worry.
I
But
already
I
know
mean,
you
if
ain't got
you
no choice.
I'm thinking of skipping. I don't know
You
yet.
in the wedding.
I don't care what you talking about.
hold on, wait. We're not doing no step or no none of this, are we? Please tell
No,
me.
it's this dance. It's this
No,
dance.
wait, I can't. I can't dance.
Mm-mm.
Don't do
You
that,
know what dance I'm talking about, dude? It's that
Yep, I'm
dance
not
that
doing. I
TikTok
told
dance.
you I'm not doing it, bro. You can cut that out.
bro.
Just gotta twerk a little bit. That's it.
Nah,
Whoa,
bro.
whoa, 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 whoa,
That's
whoa.
between you and
I got
Caleb, bro.
mad
They ain't got
knees.
nothing.
I ain't twerking
Yeah,
or Nathan.
give
Nah,
your
I'm just
daddy a few
playing.
birds. He'll do it for you.
Hey,
Hey, your daddy will too. You better quit playing.
man, I had to get a security guard just for that.
Oh,
I
bro,
got
well,
to
you
get
could have just hired me.
the venue required that I hire somebody there, but man, I'm gonna be on watch for my daddy. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
You know that one. That's one thing about it. He not gonna ruin your day. I
I know.
told you that man. Like he wasn't in my wedding last time. I'm gonna put him
Yeah.
in my wedding this time, bro.
You gonna put my daddy in your wedding?
Yeah.
Well, have fun. I want, hey, I wanted
Yeah,
my
that's a
daddy to be in my
long.
wedding. I wanted my daddy to be in my wedding. It just we not on the communication that we need to be on. We're not there, and I want to get there, but I don't feel like he takes that extra mile to make sure that we are talking. I don't feel like he take that extra mile to make sure. I feel like I'm doing all the communicating. I'm doing all the calling. I'm doing all the daddy. You want to hang out, daddy. This, and I'm doing that because you're supposed to honor your mother and father regardless of what they done in your life, who they are. So I'm
Right.
doing that because I'm trying to honor him, but I also feel like I'm being taken advantage of, or like he not reciprocating that back to me.
And I mean, I understand because you want that parent to be able to reach out to you because you feel like that's the parent that bond should still be there. And honestly, I've never been able to understand that because I mean, as you know, my biological father's he in a nursing home
Yeah.
with mental illness, and my biological mother's deceased. I had a mother figure, but I don't understand the bond between mother and son or father and son. I have
Yeah.
that feeling from external people. So I honestly I couldn't answer that. Maybe that may be a question for that Nudie can answer. Because I mean, I would say that he had that father figure around his whole life.
Um, it is a question I can answer for you, but it's gonna seem one side all the time, bro. That's just life,
Yeah.
and you got to look at it as not everybody's going to be the same way you are. Um, I had a hard time with my parents at one point in time, but it really just came to reality is they really learning how to raise a child too. So it's like you can't just hold everything against them, but at the same time, you got to be willing to understand where they're coming from. Um, I took some time out to actually get to know my dad a little better. Didn't really like him for the most time. I expressed that with my mom one time, and that's when I was told. I used to get told all the time, "I don't have to like you to love you." And then when I said that to them, they didn't like it. It was like, nah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But um, it's really something you got to sit down and do, bro. I done fell out with my dad a few times, but at the end of the day, we come back together, we talk to each other as men, and we hash it out. I mean, whatever got to be said, got to be said.
Mm.
Right.
If it comes down to the point of fighting, then that relationship just is gonna take a little bit more time than what you expect to heal.
Yeah.
Um, but you gotta be willing to say what you gotta say. You cannot hold back. Don't none of that. You just gotta let it be. And it was a little harder for me because I got siblings, which they affected him too. So
We
it's
ain't gonna
like,
even talk about my sibling.
hey, but you got to look at it from your perspective. You can't bring what they got going on into y'all conversation. You got to keep it between you and him.
Yeah.
So what impact he had on your sisters or your mama, leave that out. This is between you and you only, and that's the only way it's gonna be. If you feel like you have to bring somebody else into that, bring your wife and your future wife into it because that's gonna be the
Oh
relationship that's gonna
no.
matter. That's gonna be the relationship that's gonna matter.
We know no.
It's
No.
you got to look at it like this. If he want to have a relationship with that man is going to have to accept not only him but his wife too.
Which is true. I
So
agree
it's
with
like
that.
you can't bring somebody your siblings in because he's going to continue to look at it as you didn't do this for me and my siblings, you didn't do this, but you're not worried about them right now. You're worried about your life and how your life is going to go. So it's your future that you're holding at hand. And you need to address your siblings and tell them to have that conversation with him too, because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they feel some type of way about it.
Yeah.
You know, I can speak on this from I can speak on it from this point of view, okay? So we know that I found my biological father 3 years ago, right?
Right.
And so meeting my biological father, I went from not knowing him as a complete stranger to now I'm his guardian, right? My dad is bipolar and schizophrenic, and what he did, he committed a
Yeah.
crime that nobody should have committed. But I was able to get him released from the mental facility and get him into a nursing home, right? I felt like when I first did it, I felt like he owed me something for it, right?
Yeah.
Because I got you out of a situation and I felt like that I put you in a better situation. And I felt like that he should reach out to me. Like we got him a cell phone, and I felt like that he should have called me more and everything and everything like that.
Right.
But it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And so then I would call and then I would talk to him. Then I would have to call again. Then I tell him, you know, hey, make sure you call me on this day. Make sure you call me on this day. Like I was begging for his attention, but he didn't want. Like I don't think mentally he could comprehend that he wasn't giving me the attention that I deserved. I'm not saying that your dad can't mentally comprehend that that he's not giving you the attention, but it's something like we said, he's a filler. You need to sit down, you need to talk to him, meet him at his level. If he is a filler, allow him to feel that conversation, because then he'll be able to feel all of that, the heat, the love, the passion that's coming off of you.
Well, I will say that I agree with y'all, but there's not too many times I can catch my daddy sober. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when for instance, when I have tried to have this conversation, like, Daddy, I don't want to talk to you. Like, nah, like I don't feel, it's a joke. It's like, it's a joke to him because he been drinking, but like it ain't many opportunities that I can catch him not drinking and not in that place that I've seen him in for years. And so I'm so used to him being that way that I don't know him any other way.
Right.
And so
It's no normal.
I don't ever get a chance to ever like talk to him, have these conversations, because I don't know what side. I wake up when I used to, be over there all the time. I wake up and that's the first thing he goes to is a beer. And so we don't get an opportunity to like have real conversation. Don't get me wrong, my daddy go hard. He funny and he got a lot of great things about it, and I love him. That's my family. But I don't get to have real conversations with him. His conversations is hitting them corners, partying up, and I used to be the driver back then. That's how I first started driving.
I drove the Suburban.
So, like, yeah, I mean, I was when they wanted to go party, I was and I'd be the first one raising my hand, because not to say he didn't teach me how to drive. He taught me how to drive a little bit, but yeah, taught myself a little bit too. Had to, but yeah, it's a lot to come with that. But I'm gonna try to talk to him soon.
Yeah, make sure it ain't too close to the wedding, so then if it don't work the first time, then you're able to talk to him at a second time. And my method is always teach, reteach, teach again, discipline. So I mean, you're gonna get tired of having that emotional conversation with him, but when he finally is able to understand, we know him. He's gonna latch on to you, and then he's gonna give you what you've been looking for. Imagine when you finally have kids. I mean, I don't stay there, so I haven't saw him interact with your sister kids. But me knowing him, I would imagine how he is, because when I see him interact with other kids.
Right. Well, that's another one. That's another thing.
Okay, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah. One bridge at a time. Look, y'all be stressing me out. You see the gray hair there, and then there's some over there and over here.
Why you playing? They coming.
They there. That's because y'all look, these conversations right here with y'all young fools.
Man, if you, I honestly gotta say, bro, if you feel like you could never catch him sober, bro, eventually at some point you still gonna have to let it out whether he's sober or not, because eventually it's gonna hit his mind some way or another, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially by you being his son, he's not gonna want to hear his son talking to him that kind of way. So it's gonna play a big role in his life. Even if it don't make him stop drinking, it's gonna make him think about it sometimes.
I'm gonna have to have my granny there. My protection.
No. You better off saying that you're gonna have Becky there. No. Your granny emotional.
Yeah.
That's not gonna go well for you.
I love my granny. Hey.
I feel like that's one of those things you can tell her about the talk, but don't have her there doing the talk. Don't.
Yeah.
So you let that be by yourself.
So it was like September last year, right?
Yeah.
I was up there for training and work when I think I saw you then too, but I was up there for work, and like I went to go meet Christina, and like we close. She's right above me, so like. We've always like we'll talk, but then we won't talk, then we'll talk and we won't talk. But like I went to go, like I felt like something was wrong. because it's like every time I'm there, we all like all of us, we make an effort to see each other at least somewhat. Everybody meet at Becky house.
Yeah.
But like I didn't see Christina. And someone was just like, when you get off of work, don't call her, just go. So I went and like we sat down and we was talking and like some just told me to let her have it. And I let her have everything in me.
Wait, you let Christina have everything in you?
Yes.
Woo.
And she couldn't do nothing but respect it. I met her at her level.
Yeah.
Once I felt like that the conversation was going in my favor and like I felt like that I was winning, I let her have it. Don't get me wrong, she let me have it too, and it let me know where I was feeling that as a little brother.
Right.
So I was able to understand my failures along with her understanding her failures. And after that, we was good. Like it was, hey, we was back.
Yeah.
And like now, like I've been so busy that I know I've been slacking on talking to my siblings like in the past few months. Well, no, not even months. I think I would say past few weeks. I know I've been slacking on talking to them. But like I know if I pick up the phone and I called, I know that they will answer at least. Right now, you and your dad couldn't say that. So you have to let this out because he may have something in return for you. So y'all have to talk now.
I feel it.
Okay. So then that means when I call and I check in, that means you're gonna have some positive results, huh?
I mean, I definitely ain't got no choice but to talk to him soon. So I mean,
okay.
It comes with
you better go over there.
It comes with a lot.
Nah, he can't go over there. He got to get dropped off. You better Uber over there.
You ain't lying though.
Oh. So y'all want to interact with the viewers real quick?
Yeah,
man.
Let's see who we got. I know we had Miss Shala watching. Hey Quincy, I think Miss D was watching too.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, hey, we love Miss D. Hey, Miss D.
Yeah.
One of my sister-in-laws was on there. A board member was on there. So yeah, we got a few people on there. I can't see who else on there. Yeah, whatever. I'm old. I don't know how to work this.
You better call tech support.
Boy, wait, hold on. Listen, when I come, I need one of y'all to teach me TikTok. I'm dead serious.
This dude tripping.
Hey.
Bro, I'm serious. Like I only know how. Like I didn't even sign up for one. Like I be watching TikToks through Instagram.
Somebody signed up for one.
Hey, sign up for it, bro.
I'm 40. Fool. I don't know.
Social media, bro. It's not a good thing, but it's not a bad thing. So I mean,
you
just gotta.
Bro, he the tech man. Let that man tell his story.
Talk about something. It ain't a bad thing. Nah.
Oh, look, he in trouble right now. Look, you saw his face.
Hey, I don't do TikTok. I'll do Facebook, but I don't want to do TikTok. I really want to get off Facebook. Why you do TikTok? Because I mean, it gets you so hooked. It's like Instagram, and I try to stay off social media as much as possible.
Man, whatever. You send me videos all the time. Stop playing.
He played you.
You a lie. I see you stuff on Instagram though. I do that.
I feel like
I
try
not to be on it a lot though. For real.
To be honest,
what's going on? I got one of my young mentees. Our old equipment manager Dre. He was watching tonight too.
What's up, Dre?
I just feel like bro. Social media, it can have a huge impact on you if you do it wrong. So you got it's a moderation type of thing.
But, I mean, regardless of how you do it, though, it's gonna affect you. It's bad, man. I feel like everything we do on this earth is bad.
That's why when you was hitting me up on Messenger, I wasn't on there. He was like, he's like, hey, get on Messenger. I'm like, I I try to stay off of her because it's usually nothing but people calling me and texting me, asking me for money. So it's like, you know,
you ain't lying. People getting
I don't
hacked.
stay on there too long.
I don't name no names, but God,
No, I'm not talking about hacking. I'm talking about my siblings wanting money. I don't get on there.
And you see, like, if it, like, honestly, I'm only on social media because of the foundation.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong, I be on there watching videos and all of that. But like, if I feel like at this point, if I could give up my social media, I would. Like, I can't wait to get one of these young
But,
people.
Hey, would it be hard though? Would it be hard? Be honest. Would it be hard?
For Instagram, Snapchat, that stuff? No. Facebook, yes, because like I'm like I watch like Long Island Audit and stuff on there, but I could just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't care.
Yeah.
So
I feel like Snapchat is easier for a lot of people to just kick to the curb because it's not really, you know, it's not really major.
It's all becoming the same thing. But Facebook, I don't know. Facebook, you get people reactions. You get it all.
yeah, and I because sometimes I feel like, you know, when I post stuff about the foundation and I, you know, I'll be like, come clap for me. Like sometimes that's how you feel.
And
So I understand the reactions, but I be whatever.
Bro, what be killing me is I be watching a video. That might be inappropriate. I don't know what. And then ain't Lonnie be under the post live.
This dude,
You gonna die.
Yep.
That's straight beige rage. Boy, that's beige rage.
Take you over there tomorrow just because you said that.
You a lie. You is a lie.
I saw Richards talking about that ain't London was over there making chili beans and chicken and dumpling. Yeah, I'm with it. I go over there for that. Hey, ain't London
in a minute.
She put the whole bone. She dried, you know, I debone my chicken. She put the whole chicken leg in the pot. You gonna get boy, you get that short bone in your man. Hey, that's them old after church Sunday dinners.
Man.
Yeah,
at the house on Marsalis.
I rolled the house on
day. I missed that. I missed that.
I ain't gonna lie.
I rolled by there when I was there last time too.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying to go through that way. I was just over there, and I'm like, man, let me go see what this house looking like.
Right, bro. They got a fence. And I was like, wait, I was like, bro, you know, if we would have had a fence, you know how many dogs we would have been saved from.
This is what I was telling him the other day, bro. One time we was over there and we went down to the church, you know, where we used to go down there and play football and stuff at. And him and his sisters come and they came down there with us and they were supposed to, I guess. And Big Quincy come down there and he yelling at everybody, cussing at everybody. We get back, they got a whole line from the front door all the way to that back room, ready to whoop us. I was mad in the mud, but
I think I was over there. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. That's what I called Keisha and I left. I started walking. Yep. Nope.
It made me mad because the last person that whooped us was Uncle Said, and I'm like, nah, bro.
Worst person you would about
Yeah, I was. Yeah, no, I wasn't for that. I remember we, bro, man. I don't know who was all there, but I know me, Fred, Randy. I think you was there. Nudie. Me and Fred, we went down there. Bro, why is that stalker on here? She got to go. Y'all, Quincy fiance is watching, so everybody tell her, hey, psycho.
Hey, she a good kind of psycho though.
Hey, that's your psycho. But yeah, we was walking down there to the church and like Fred pushed me. You know, he was bigger than everybody. Bro pushed me and like next thing I knew, I started swinging. But I was smaller than him, so you know I was that you had to jump up to hit. It was bad. Yeah. And he just muffed me one good time and it was over because I hit the ground. I scraped my arm.
No, being raised with y'all definitely got some traumatic events and traumatic experiences.
Yeah.
Being over Uncle Cedric's house, waking up with a whole bunch of white stuff on my face.
Oh, yeah. You gotta say pause, bro. Look, we understand, but you gotta say pause. Hey, that may not. I don't know what that name over there say. That K name, that may be a dude. But yeah, we know what you're talking about. We woke you up, put all the powder on your face.
Wasn't even the first one sleep.
Hey, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
No problem.
Nope. That's like when I shot Mario in the eye with that pellet gun.
Oh,
He was leaking. I hate boy. I got in so much trouble. But I think I still got that pellet gun too. Mm-hmm.
I don't need to take that mud bag out at all. You done got Keontae with it too.
I probably did get contact with him. Ain't no
the
telling.
last time I need to reach out to him too. I said the last time we went to Cassell house, he left us there with Kevin while they went somewhere. Kevin talking about, can y'all help me find the games? I'm like, what you talking about? He going there and get a whole CD case full of porn. I say, bro.
Boy, hey, if he right now here, I think he's still in Vegas right now. But if he watching this, he gonna kill you. Oh, he gonna kill you.
I say, man, I'm gonna have to talk to this young man. This dude here. He like, I know it's in here somewhere. Yeah, whatever, dog. You know what you was doing.
You know, and like honestly, like I want to get on the topic of Quincy, you talking about kids. Me being a father of 4, like I've discussed in previous podcasts, and I've talked about being a father, but also being a stepfather.
Yeah,
and it's hard on both sides, honestly. I feel like that you have a woman that, of course, you're getting ready to marry, so of course you have a good head on her shoulders. But yeah, you gotta give her a compliment. We're on a video. We gotta be nice. I feel like that she gonna do the right thing since she wanted to be rude a minute ago. But having kids does change a relationship, though, bro. And, it go for you too. Like we said, we know, you gonna have kids. You grew up with me. I got 4. You gonna catch up. It's okay. I got 4. Fred got 4. But anyway, honestly, kids change the people. And I feel like that my kids made me a better person. Not only did it make me a better person, I feel like that it gave me a reason to be who I am now. Like I like that I've been able to have, like, I've had so many mentees under me, because those mentees, they've allowed me to be able to deal with my kids too. Like I used to treat my kids like they was one individuals, and like, don't get me wrong, they got numbers right now and they know their numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. But honestly, me reaching out to the community and dealing with so many different kids, it showed me that my kids do have different personalities. Like I can't expect for them to be this perfect kid every day.
Right.
And as they can, because since I have those realistic expectations of them, they know that I can't be perfect every day. It may be some days like JoJo will wake up and I'll just look at him like, I'm going back in my room. Because I know that day he's not feeling it. And then it'd be days where, I'll look at Noah and like, you can tell that Noah wants a hug, and then Noah wanting a hug. It allows me to be able to open up emotionally just a little bit more.
Right.
And so my kids, I guess what I'm saying is, as I've had kids, it's allowed me to be able to show emotions. It's allowed me to be able to say, I love you. Like I wasn't able to, like, we wasn't like, I'm not going to say your granny didn't say that to us growing up, because she did. But like me and my siblings, except for probably Keisha, that like, we didn't say I love you.
Yeah.
And so I didn't understand it. But now my kids help me understand I love you. And I can, like, other people can tell me I love you and then be like, hey, whatever. But my kids, I love you, it means something to me. Like it does something to me. As I've gotten older, my emotions is horrible. Like I cry now. I don't know where it came from, but I be crying. Like I got somebody give me some good news and I cry. But I feel like that my kids made me vulnerable.
Yeah.
And especially my daughters. Like Naomi can come down here and I can be recording right now and she probably do something. She gonna get yelled at and then she gonna give me a look, and then I'm gonna give her a look, and then it's gonna be like, man, I gotta be nice. It's like and so it's like having them changed me for the better. But some people, it can change for the worse, because some people, it'll make them spiteful. Like me and my child's mother, like we didn't see eye to eye, and I'm not gonna call her spiteful. I don't call her bitter or anything else like that. But we didn't see eye to eye. But because of our child, like he came in the middle of us and was like, "Mama, Daddy, like I want this from y'all." And we had no choice but to give him that because we was two realistic adults who
Right.
knew that we weren't gonna do nothing to hurt our child.
Right.
And so now we're very cordial. Like we call each other, we talk to each other, and like we can have full blown conversations. And it's because of my kids that I have this different type of understanding. I'm hard on them still all day, but I enjoy having kids. Nudie, when you gonna have kids? Because you already married. You a month in. You look. You should have shot the club up already.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's coming, bro, in the near future. We're trying to plan it out, even though it's not a planned thing. Just prepare ourselves for whatever comes, and we're planning on hopefully within a year of this marriage, just to give us some time to get the house together and get everything the way we need it to be, because we own the house, so we pay property tax, and so it's like we're ahead of the game by a lot right now. But
right,
it's
that's a blessing.
It really is. We really been talking about it, and hopefully it does take that year, not no sooner, right?
Kids is expensive, man.
Yeah, man, and I'm still I'm on the verge of going back to school to finish that off. So we want to make sure we in the right position first. So, but hey, whatever happens. What made me strong is that it can only make me strong. If it make me weaker, something ain't right. So, you know what I'm saying?
How many you playing for? How many you want?
I want 6.
Whoa!
I ain't gonna lie to you. I want 6.
Wow.
Okay, so
what's wrong with you?
All right, listen, I got a different outlook.
Talk about this.
I got a different outlook from everybody. Everybody else grew up with a sibling that was in the same household as them.
Oh, you right.
Or something like that. I'm the only child to those 2 people, but I have other siblings. So it's a different thing for me. I want a big family because I actually came from one, but we were so spread out. I don't want my kids to be like that. So it's like I want my kids to have siblings and someone they can call on if I can't necessarily just all the time be there for them. I want somebody they can, they can learn from each other. And looking at the way I was raised and how I have adoptive siblings, I have step siblings, I have these kids with my dad, and it's like we were just so spread out. We stayed in either we was in the house together for like a few years, and then we dispersed and we somewhere else, or I'm sleeping from house to house to house to house to house just to reconnect with everybody. And I don't want that, but I do want a big family. So, but she only want 2 kids, so it's up for debate.
She gonna give you a vasectomy in the middle of the night. But
that's another thing. But
like I wasn't planning. I didn't plan on having no kids.
We know that.
But Quincy, how many? Yeah, we know it is. Quincy, how many kids y'all gonna have, man? You didn't say how many he wanted. I said how many they was gonna have.
I only want 4. She want to have 8, but
what the hell is wrong with y'all?
I think you better stick with the low number in your case.
Y'all know I'm the only boy, and it's not. I only have my daddy's side. My mama ain't really got no family, so all I got is my sisters and my daddy's side. So I mean, we need to rebuild our family because it's definitely small. But I might not even have to do that because my sisters is beating me to
it. I can't say that. Wait, because your daddy got what? It's 3 of y'all.
Yeah.
And then Becky got 3.
Yeah.
Keisha ain't got none.
Yeah, Christina got like what?
Like 40.
And
Diddy is like 30, Diddy like 40 of them by himself. That's my little dude. Christina got 4. And then I have 3, 4.
Okay.
So I mean, I can understand, but like we got a gang, but because it was a gang of us, but Y'all numbers is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the number we brought it down to.
No, like bro, like you need to be starting now. Like you shouldn't be starting it late. Like you need to be starting now. If not, you're gonna be changing diapers for about the next 15, 16 years.
Ain't gonna be me.
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the number I brought it down to. That's
bro. Listen, okay, listen. I love people like you because I have I love this dude. His name is Mike Sukason. Shout out to the Sukason family, right? Bro got 8 kids, 7 girls, and 1 boy.
Man, couldn't do it.
Bro, listen to me. I love people like y'all. They got this many kids. You know why? Because y'all have to sign them up for my programs. So when y'all, bro, like you gotta start now. Like you should have started like when you first met her.
No, sir.
What was that? How old were you when you first met her? You was
I was 14. I was not.
Oh yeah. I mean, bro, but how many kids y'all want? You probably would have been about done. Well, nah.
I was still been pushing.
Like,
so wait. That mean you get in the van? How Tony and them used to drive, and Tasha with all of us?
No, sir.
You better get a van.
I'm gonna get a truck like Lenahan. Throw everybody on the bed.
Everybody get on the back. We getting on I-30 now. She going 80. Hey, you die. I lost a coat like that on the back of her truck.
But
it was cold in the mud back there, laying shaking. I
ain't never got to get on there.
Bro, we went from remember Margaret stayed in I think Grand Prairie or Garland in that house that Randy used to get on the top of. Oh, and then we had to drive back to Oak Cliff to Aunt Learning House. I ain't had no coat.
I'm sorry, we gotta address this comment real quick though. She say I'm having 2 sets of twins. So you ready for that?
Woo! And you probably gonna have it because none of your grandkids, none of us had a set of twins.
Let me have a set of twins. Your business is gonna be over there having them 24/7.
Nah, I'm good.
You can sign them up. You can sign them up for everything. Sign them up. They 2 years old. Sign them up for basketball programs. Sign them up for the swimming program. Whatever. As
long as I only have to watch them of the hours of the program, I'm good. Anything else?
Your kids will be left at the park.
Hey, I'm making a new waiver just for you. But honestly, I know we're getting closer towards the end, and I just want to wrap up with saying, I'm honestly proud of y'all. Y'all have overcame so many obstacles. Y'all have become young man. I'm proud. Coming from where we come from, a lot of us don't make it out, and we know that we could have been in that same old cycle with each one of us having these backgrounds with dealing with trauma, we're dealing with ignorance, emotional abuse, and everything else. We hurt. But I'm glad that y'all was able to heal and get to a point to where y'all was able to love not only yourself, but able to love someone else and start to build your foundation.
Right.
Once we talk all the time, and I tell you, keep going. Nudie, I'm always a phone call away. I didn't even realize I had your number saved.
I think we just saged that. We got that down packed when we were camping.
Always here. So as I just want success for y'all in y'all future. I want y'all to keep growing. Don't have all them kids, but have some kids. Create y'all own. But just keep going. Don't let nobody stop y'all. Don't care what obstacle come. Nothing. Don't stop. So as always, therapy for my soul. Do have a few events, y'all. Don't forget. I know y'all ain't here, but anyway, February, we have the crawfish ball in Conroe. Once we able to put out their address, I'll drop the address for y'all. Come out, please support the foundation.
What day is
March? That's in February, sometime in February. Right now, wait, everybody, right now.
I think we take her to that for her birthday instead of.
I was just thinking that.
Oh no, she for that. So right now we got this calendar going on right now, right? So I got a few more dates that's open. on my calendar. This is pick a date, buy a date, right?
Yeah.
You pick that date and we do the drawing. If you pick the 19th, you pay $19, right? And we picked your number first, you win first prize, $100 Visa. You win second prize, it's a $50 Visa. Third prize is a $25 Visa, okay? Buy a number. You can buy multiple numbers. You see, we got Keisha. We got, I bought a number. My mama bought a
Hey,
number.
sir. I would like you to take your name on my birthday so I can buy it.
Oh nah, brother. That's mine. But listen, if you want to participate, if you can cash app us at DLW at money sign DLW Foundation 2019. If you want to see a picture of this boy, hit me in the inbox. Get in on this, okay? This is the only. I probably have one of these every month, but these are the last numbers I got for this month. All right.
Yeah, I get you.
So March. Last year, y'all was down here, and I appreciate y'all help with the carnival, right? Thank y'all. Y'all don't understand. That was number one. It was small. We did our thing. We're going 2.5 times bigger this year, okay?
Nah, you tripping.
So, March the 26th is the date right now, okay? March 26th, carnival will be in Conroe, Texas, okay? What? Check out the flyer on the website, on the page. It's everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, your mama house. It's everywhere, okay? Get the flyer, come down. I know y'all too coming down. I don't even think I need that much help this year, but definitely come down. Quincy, I know you called me. You talking about you sleeping on my couch. I'm fine with it. Right now, next week, I believe on Tuesday, I may get yelled at from the producer for this from Miss Cam. But basketball is back for older levels Tuesday. Ages 13 to 16, Wolverines basketball. Meet us at MI3 Center, 1135 Ella Crossing, right across the street from Westfield and Bama. Okay. Next, what we have is after that carnival, what we got? We got an Easter egg hunt. I'm doing for both cities. Okay. I'm going big this year. I'm trying to give it my city an event every freaking month.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing is I'm doing an Easter egg hunt in the city of Houston in my district, District B. Then I'm also going to do one for the city of Conroe. Okay. I want to be able to continue to grow and continue to give these kids more and more. Hey, I'm going to hide money eggs too this year. Okay. So don't touch
it. There.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
But as always, like I say, I'm proud of y'all. I want us to keep going, and I definitely plan to have y'all back, especially with AJ. But I just wanted to be able to go 1-on-1 with y'all because I just feel like I have to extend that olive branch because I am the elder to y'all. But as always, disturbing from my soul. Thank y'all, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here and inviting us.